tree and you can pee on me. Hey, lady, won't you be my dog and I'll be your tree and you can pee on me. Hey, lady, won't you be my dog and I'll be your tree and you can pee on me. We will do you no harm other than pee in your bathroom. Hey, lady, won't you be my dog and I'll be your tree and you can pee on me.
Don't mean it's not the thing or thing to do. Could be just for you. Even if you don't feel it right now, don't mean someday it'll turn you out. You'll be out of sight. You really shouldn't ought to fight it. The music is designed to do no harm. It's just for you. Just a little bit of effort. I can't eat where we might just turn you on. Change is here and here we are. We're just for you. Stingers in your ear, diggers. One time, one time, one time, one time and see. We're just for you. You really shouldn't ought to fight it. The music is designed to do no harm. We're just for you. With just a little bit of effort, I can't and will, we might just turn you on. To your funky line. We have come to help you love. I'm just from another reality. Through our music and bring it home. Awesome, what time it is?
Verge of getting it on live right here, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You are viewing and checking out and hanging and driving in the funk from the front seat with us this morning. It's been a rough couple of days, but we're going to get this one in. Yeah, man. So today we got a really cool show. We're going to be hanging out with, Tony Camm and the All-Stars of Funk. As many of them as we could actually fit in. We're going to be talking about our recent experiences, up in Sherman, New York, as well as Cumberland, as well as the Funk and Unity tour and what it kind of means, and that kind of thing where we get together and see each other and spread that peace, love, and harmony with our funk music. If you're out there watching, subscribe, like, and share, please. Check it out. It's very important that we spread this message of peace, love, and harmony right here on Funk from the Front Seat Live, 9 on the Grind TV. Today, my producer back there, Mr. Mark Lee, always funky, always fast, always classy, never last, always fast, making sure we keep the videos up to par, smooth, funky, locking it down with the technology. I couldn't do it without this brother. I love him dearly for that. And everybody out there watching, if you had a birthday or anniversary or transitions of any type, know that we right here on Funk from the Front Seat, we love you, we care about you. There's a lot of people out there going through a lot of things right now, so we just want to lift them up, uplift them. And don't forget, next Saturday, Bootsy's dropping his brand new album, Mental Health. So, we're going to be doing something with that with the Club Funketeers later on during the week, and you'll hear about that. But, we're going to be bringing people in one at a time. I wanted to get the vibe right, get my incense going, forgive me if I'm a little sluggish. I actually just woke up a little while ago, so usually I got to ease into this one. But without further ado, I'm going to bring in the captain of the ship, and then also Fairy Dust, and then also I see Rob Funky Drum over here somewhere, I think. Who else we got beaming in on the ship? We got everybody on the ship so far.
What's up, Reverend Funk?
Hey, I'm here, Captain.
Hey.
Can I get a
How you doing?
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
I don't see you, Rob.
Day.
Where you at?
I don't see you, Rob. We see you.
I am at home.
You know what? You got like your background is so huge. You look like Beetlejuice right now or something.
I see a shrunken head. It looks
like a shrunken head.
Well, let me explain. Now, y'all know I wear a couple of hats now. I'm sitting. This symbol that's over my head is called Jinyame. It is an African Ndinkra symbol. It means, except God, I fear no man.
That makes sense.
You understand? In other words, we say it like they say it in church like this. But God, I fear no man. Except for so that's that. So I'm just chilling at home.
Okay. For a minute I couldn't see you, but it's all good.
Look like a shrunken head.
Right?
There you go. There you go.
I can't see anyway.
You mean those African masks?
No, we're talking about how far away your camera is. You look like
well, you see, let me tell you something. I'm not very technically savvy. I am on my iPad.
All right. Well, put your iPad closer to your head.
Let me see. Let me see if I change the angle. Let me, as George said, let me see if I can change the angle of the dangle.
Oh my God.
and see what we can come up with. Otherwise, I don't know what to do.
This is Jack's show, so we're gonna roll with whatever you got.
Technically, all you have to do is move closer. It's not just move closer.
Yeah, it's a real technical thing. It's called like do this.
Yeah, just move closer.
Okay,
move closer to the screen.
Look, wait a minute. I tell you, boy, y'all make all right. Let me see. We trying to work this thing out. How we doing?
That's better.
Okay, well, let me see here. Let me see here.
Y'all know I get motion sickness now. Don't put me in
the don't get Bethany all messed up and everything.
Okay, how we doing? Are we better now?
Yeah.
We'll roll with it. Let's go.
Okay, because I had absolutely no idea. Okay, let's go.
All right, here we go. Funk from the Front Seat, 9 on the Grind TV. So today we're hanging out with members of Tony Camm and the All-Stars of Funk. A lot of them have been blessed to join us this morning, and we're happy to, get into this conversation and talk about really a debriefing of our excursion upstate. It's emotionally, physically, spiritually, it was just such a great vibe. I got a lot of pictures that I want to share as well, but I want to start at the top and just have everybody kind of share their experience and how they felt. And also, did anyone hear from Guy? I know he said he was going to try to get on. Maybe I'll have Mark try to get him. Mark, can you get a hold of Guy while you're back there, please? Send him the link because maybe he's busy. But yeah, go ahead, Captain, and tell us your experience. First of all, what it was like to actually be on that stage, hanging out with all those beautiful people and the weekend.
Man, it was wonderful, man. It was like everything I kind of thought it would be, but it's bigger and better. Probably the biggest show of that type that we've done. We've been around 10 years, and that was really a highlight. That kind of environment, from just arriving, in the Sprinter van and having escorted to the stage, and the backstage accommodations and everything, like 8,000 to 10,000 people over a weekend in Western New York in the woods, was really kind of cool. And all the 80 bands, 80 bands, I think, were performing.
80 bands. 80.
Nobody gave up the funk like we did, and that was good. And people enjoyed it. They're still talking about us on the social media platforms, and we left it. We peed on that stage, man.
A little bit, I would pretty much say. Yo, Chris, let me get your thoughts. Elaborate. Then I'll have Bethany jump in.
It was. I've been to hundreds of music festivals, and I've played at a lot. But for me, Dawn of the Buffalo was before us, and I had actually seen them probably 35, 40 times just at all the various festivals I've been to. So it's kind of surreal to be able to actually go and see them and talk to them, when they came off the stage. It was quite a different experience, being on that end. Overall, it was a fantastic music festival. I'm looking forward to next year. I'm looking forward to Floyd Fest. And we'll have so many more to come here in the future.
Jackie, your thoughts? Because I didn't see your head back there. And then I get back to the
in the middle. I'm no head at all. Just saying.
You're missing Rob territory.
I know, right?
You are the head.
You're the matriarch, Jack.
Yes.
I'm something. I don't know what I am, but I'll take it. So my thoughts on it, it was beautiful for all of us. And the way I look at it, the people did not know what we were bringing to the table. And when we brought it, they were like, oh my God, where y'all been? So for you to have your audience to come to you and tell you that from all different ages, and gender and stuff like that, it's like, it makes you feel like we did it. We brought it. We did it. We did it as a family together. And what's next? You know what I'm saying? How can we even make it even better than what we brought to the table? Because the way they spoke to us and things that they were saying to us, it was like, we ain't never heard nothing like this since we've been here. We've been here for 30 years. We've been coming here for 30 years, and we ain't never had nothing like this to show up on the stage and bring everything that you all brought to us. And some people didn't even know what the funk music was. So we wasn't, they didn't even advertise us as funk. So they really didn't know what we were really bringing to the table until we got on the stage.
Yeah, because they have their version of what they call funk.
Yeah,
and that's cool. There's some funky bands now. we were getting down, but P-Funk is a lane of its own, and we were the only people doing P-Funk. But I will say there's three things.
Hold on one second. Let me get Bethany in.
No, wait a minute. I gotta say this first. Then you get Bethany in.
I will wait.
Because I may forget this, but I'm a student of every time we play certain things that now have to be mandatory in our shows. So the three things: Pied Piper Pimp has to walk out in the crowd with bubbles flying all around his head. Okay, Jackie got to bring them wings, because that's all I'm hearing about. Everybody that's calling me is Where them wings
The
come from?
wings.
Like, hey, Red Bull give you wings. Okay.
There you go.
And the third thing is we gotta have a Bethany riding Zach
I
across
knew
the
you could.
those three things now are the equivalent of P-Funk having a mothership. Like if we don't have those three things now, so just remember that. So now
That's
okay,
funny.
I
Say
defer.
less.
Very
Say
done.
less.
I guess
That
they're
was like
in there, then, those three things. I guess they will be that.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah,
that
it's just spontaneous, so
that was
it
such
is
a
what it is. But
fun-
Bethany, go ahead. Your thoughts. Your thoughts, sweetie.
I have so many thoughts, and I'm gonna ramble here. So because like this is a multi-level, multifaceted experience for me, right? Because the tour as it was, like the experience with y'all to begin with is just a beautiful, amazing thing for me. Like the way that I feel and am so free and you guys have just brought me in as one of your own. Like I am so thankful and I love you all so much. And the vibe is just, it's like nothing else I've ever experienced. So to already have that established with all of you, and then, you know, we've done the travel thing and we've gone to shows, but like to get that time with you guys in the van and the breaking out in songs and the stupid jokes and I remember one morning when we had gone up to we were in New York, and I think it was the morning that I went around like a crazy squirrel knocking on the doors and waking people up. I think it was that morning, but I come around the corner to get back down to the lobby, and then like three of y'all were sitting on the sidewalk, like doing push-ups, and I just stopped for a minute. It was just, yeah, it was Chris. And then Brett was down there.
Brett was doing one arm push-ups like Rocky Balboa.
Yeah,
Show off.
It was. I just had this like, I stopped for a minute and just like observed it. And I was like, this is just the coolest thing ever. And like, these people are the best. So from an overall experience though, I mean, the festival was my first festival experience to begin with. Like, I'm just like, what do? I want to go here. I want to go there. I want to do everything, right? It was so great. And then the performing, like, look, I'm still hyped about it. Clearly, I'm still hyped about it. But they made us feel so welcome. Like you said, they escorted us in and pulled us up front, and I don't know, is all this normal? Maybe it is. Like, but I just felt like, I'm like, yeah, this is what we doing. We doing this, right?
Right.
Like,
it's hard to come back from that.
Right. So it was just such a welcoming environment, and all of the people at the festival. And then, backtracking even to Cumberland, right? Because I don't go into anything with expectations, but every bit of the people that we encountered were so thankful and so grateful that we brought the music to them. And like, for me to be a part of that and then to experience it with you guys, I'm in heaven.
Just the beginning.
You're a beautiful person. It's just the beginning. Yo, Bigfoot, Rob, talk to me.
Man, it was great. And what I like about it and what I love about it is we are family. We are family. We are friends. We share the funk. And the trip to New York, it was great. It had its moments. It had its moments. We had a 5 heartbeats moment that we joked about.
Fair.
You know, and then once we got past that and got inside, they treated us like stars. Everybody enjoyed the festival. They enjoyed what we did, and what I like about what we did is we brought an experience that they hadn't had before.
Right. Yeah.
We brought something that, I mean, like you said, some of them didn't even know what funk is or what it was. But when we fired up the very first beat and Guy started his guitar solo and everything came up, they were on it from the beginning to the end.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And that's the power of what we bring to the environment that we find ourselves in.
Yeah, it was very spiritual and cathartic in a kind of family kind of way. I know for me for sure. Shout out to Michael Salter, Temptations Review, Paul Williams. Thanks for tuning in, bro. Appreciate you, man. I know you're on the road, but you always come on and do great shows. So I got you, bro. Yeah, this is the road crew that we go out with. So there's a lot of videos out for everybody that wants to watch. You can go down and check it out at, the All Stars of Funk, or just check out Tony Camm, one of his many, many pages, on my page, Bethany's page, Rob's page. We're all over the joint, So we're hanging out today, with these beautiful people, talking about our experiences. We're going to pull up some pics in a minute. But I do have a question I want you to think of, everybody to think about, but not right now, but just, like a little bit later on in the show. But my question is going to be, given the opportunity, would anybody be willing to just live there the whole time? Because I would tell you what my answer is going to be.
No, I want to ask him to live there. Is that what his question was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but think about it. You don't got to tell me right now. I'll get back to it. But I know already. I felt like a piece of me was left there, and it just felt so weird. I had the hardest, and I talked to Chris about this in a private text. I had the hardest time reassimilating back into normalcy the week. I don't know if it was just me, but I just couldn't get it.
We're still there.
Yeah.
We're still in New York.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I couldn't grab the week, man. It was hard, but I was like, man, I just want to turn around and go back.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
yeah.
That's the goal, is to do more of that. We'll do some of that Friday, at Floyd Fest. So I mean,
no doubt.
One festival at a time,
Yeah, and getting back to what Bethany and Rob said about the family part, like I played in a lot of bands, and Guy and I was talking about this, but this is really the maybe only second time in my life, or third, that I've had this chance to be with a real family band, and that's rare. That's why I'm always so happy around you guys, because it's rare. It doesn't happen. There's always something or that one family member that can't quite get it. But this band, I've never seen so much harmony. It's like,
it's
truly, it's dope.
It's truly.
Yeah.
I know. I think I texted Zach, like, we had just left, and I was like, I miss you already, man. When are we gonna see you again? Like,
yeah,
seriously.
It's amazing. It's and people felt that, I think, in the music, playing those songs, like we just take them and make them ours. So that's the beauty of it, Captain always guiding the ship, but man, it's cool to sit back and think about it a month removed from it. You know what I mean? That's why I kind of wanted to wait, and just let all the stuff go by, whatever, and then come back to this particular one. But we're going to show some slides right now, some pictures. I think we got a couple of videos. Yeah, so y'all sit back, relax. You're watching Funk from the Front Seat, 9 on the Grind TV. We're hanging out today with Tony Camm and the All-Stars of Funk. Not that can be confused with the All-Star, his other band. So, we get into that P-Funk thing, and we do it our way. He's building the mothership. I saw the hardest working man in show business. Bro, how you have time to build a ship?
Dude, what? I'm serious.
Now the only thing I got to figure out how I can come out of it.
How do you have time to build a ship?
Hey,
ain't nothing the man can't do.
Hey, it's not about having time. This is the only time.
You're right. Remember when about 2 years ago when I used to tell you, stop working so hard. You're making me look bad.
I know, right? And I'm just working harder and harder and harder. Got to, man.
It's killing me. Thank you, Michael, for the kind words. Yeah, the mothership, and we keeping that funk alive, bro. So, Michael Salter, man, hopefully one day we can get together, do something together with them. That'd be mad cool because they got a nice, thing popping with their review with Paul Williams from Temptations.
Yeah,
His father was in it, so it's authentic.
Michael Salter is a beast.
Yeah, he is, man. Yeah, he be, he be on it, Every time I move, I lose. I be watching. He be in there. I see everything. I know everything. So yeah, I be on it. I be watching. Don't think that I don't see everything. Yo, here's one. Tony, you could be the narrator. Bethany, whoever wants to narrate, be my guest.
Oh man, I'm loving these pictures. I'm just, it's the coolest thing is we're out there doing stuff, and then we get back and on social media, it's like 1 billion people is posting. It's like I can't keep up with them. Like, somebody did this. Where is that at? Where is that at? Like who got footage? Who got pics? And so it's really, really cool when you do a show and you see that other people are so, like the audience is so invested in it that they're taking pictures and they're sending you video clips and stuff like that. And all these things just capture the party that's on the stage. The key thing for me with this unit and with your unit and the whole thing that we're doing with all of the touring and everything is we want to be having way more fun on stage than they're having in the audience, because the party's up there with us and they need to feel it resonating out to them. So that's the unique thing I think about our lineup and our lineups that we've had is, we play the music good, but a lot of bands play the music good, but they don't give you a visual,
Mm-hmm.
And the coolest comment that I saw was somebody posted in the Great Blue Heron Facebook site was a lady mentioned that like she didn't want to go to the bathroom or something during our set because she might miss something. And
Right.
always been my mission to have so much stuff going on stage that somebody on stage right didn't see what somebody on stage left saw, because simultaneously there's the bull riding going on y'all's end, and then Brett and Sir Nose got a long nose on the outside, and Jackie has wings. Now we did talk about how we're gonna have to put a harness on her and lower her down to the stage coming on.
Hey.
Say less.
So get ready for
Keep
that.
Keep in mind now,
Get on
the
it.
bad back syndrome, all right, for your brother here. But I got you, boo. But just keep doing what you're doing because you really didn't all the way your weight.
Yeah,
so that's good. It was the illusion.
I know how to leverage. Like,
right. I knew that, so I wasn't worried. I believe it or not, I was so full of adrenaline, I didn't even realize it until later.
No, the first time we saw it on the night one, on the Friday when y'all first did it, we were all on stage like, what in the weird? And I think the audience could see that we were just
it was so spontaneous. And no, I mean, because like when you asked, you were like, y'all gonna have to do that again. And I didn't even think think about it, right?
It's hard to replicate. It's hard to replicate.
I was like, oh, okay, sure. Yeah, we'll do that.
But yeah,
that was isn't Terry supposed to be here too?
I don't know. He's got his grandkids and
okay. Well, Terry, we miss you, bro. If you're watching, we love you, bro. And Guy too. I sent Guy the link.
Brett and Guy might chime in. I think at some point.
They might be working.
Brett is probably preparing for. He does the concert for causes, and they have an event scheduled for today.
Right.
I think
weather permitting.
I think.
Oh yeah, he canceled it because of the weather, because of the smoke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just posted that. So he's probably dealing with that, being an organizer and stuff. Now I like that shot. I love that shot right there. That's one of my favorites.
Who this what I want? Who took this shot?
I have no idea. That's a Noah. Yeah. Is that a Noah shot?
It very well could have been.
I think maybe a Noah.
He got a lot of content, and that is so. I'm so appreciative to people, and Chelsea. I've told her the same thing. Yep. Like, we are so thankful for the people who gather the content for us as well, because hello, oh,
Chelsea's on the payroll now, so she's part of us now.
Yeah,
I don't want
every
that
show
girl
now.
down. Yes. Yes,
Wow,
sir.
she's got to come to every show now.
Yeah.
that was
Yes.
explosive.
That's an iconic shot right there, man. It just
Totally. I could retire off that shot. Are you kidding me?
I'm saying, like, how do we top that, man? How do we top it? We gonna try.
I'm done.
There's a National Geographic, like Funketeers in the Wild.
I'm done. Right, pretty
True.
much. This is what funk looks like.
This is what funk looks like.
This is what it's. Oh,
Another money shot.
That'd be great.
Yeah,
Money.
that's a good pro shot right there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. These stuff, man, is just
Yeah.
like, whoa, captures the essence and energy, some of the crowd in it.
But that red is popping.
The red is popping. When they said red, like, when
It
y'all
did
showed
it.
up, everybody had their variations of red.
Yeah.
It was kind of really, really cool.
And I remember you said, Captain, that's going into our regular, I guess, wardrobe loop at some point.
Yeah,
It'll be a red night.
Just to kind of beef it up a little bit, get some because the funk is notorious for people just wearing anything they want, and that's cool too. Sometimes just add the imagery a little bit, it just takes it to another level.
Yeah, it totally does. I didn't know what that was all about until I experienced it with the energy part of it,
Yeah. Well, the craziest thing, a little backstory is I went to the guys when we were setting up because, that night the whole forest went red. And so the whole stage was lit up red for the whole time, I think, when Donna the Buffalo played right before us. And I went to the guy and I was like, yo, can you not have it red the whole time we're up there? Because it's gonna color the whole performance like just one thing, And I said, and we're gonna have so much more energy and stuff like that. And so he said, I got you. So kudos to him. It was red on us for some time, but a lot of periods it was like it is now, that you could see the brightness and the light colors and all that stuff. So because you cannot contain that stuff into one color.
Nah, it's like a Funkadelic album.
Cannot be contained.
Now, I was looking at this, right? I was going through some shots from Cumberland, right? I didn't even know as I was dying from heat stroke, all of this was happening until I went back and saw the pictures. This is so dope. I had no idea y'all were doing that.
Man, and the whole thing too, Zach, is after the 2 days at the Heron, the Cumberland thing kind of gets backburnered a little bit in our mind, in our memories, because we had whatever the most recent and biggest thing was. But now I look back too, the Cumberland show, man, was really, really cool.
Oh yeah.
And the coolest thing about that is, for listeners and stuff that don't know what we're doing. So the Cumberland show is actually Nappy Head Funk on. That's your contingent, which now happens to have some of us in it.
Right.
So now we're a collective. Two
all
bands
coming together,
almost 3 bands together.
Yeah,
that's supporting one another, and it just was crazy how it happened that we booked the Heron on Friday and Saturday, and then you said, "Oh, we're booked Nappy Head on Thursday in Cumberland." I'm like, "Whoa, okay." So we put it all.
That's why I say it's spiritual. It really
we
is.
put it together, and there's a few different interchangeable players here and there, but for the most part, it's the same energy, the same. Only exception was Cumberland was 110 degrees.
Ooh,
you're right.
I tell you, real quick, I want to ask Chris a question, but real quick, yesterday I was talking to Patty on the phone, and we was talking about the Club Funketeers and stuff, but I was telling her, about we're just basically, because she said she's proud of us or whatever, all of us together, right? And I said, yeah, we just took what Parliament Funkadelic did and we just running the script. I said, the script was already there. I said, basically what we doing with this thing, I said, we just put all of that in one thing and everybody vibes together, So that's what makes it so beautiful, because it's ordained. But Chris, you being the residency of the mountains, I want to ask you this, right? When I was looking at this shot, I felt it. The mountain in the backdrop with him playing, I think that solo could have been Cosmic Slop, maybe, but I'm not sure. Like, that to me was such a powerful thing, and I want your opinion on that.
just having the mountain in the background.
Yeah, like with that energy. Because when I looked at this shot, right, at first I was looking at him and everybody, you know, Tony and Jackie and Bethany around him. But then I looked in the back at the mountain, and I was like, that's surreal.
Fire on the mountain.
Yeah.
Fire on the mountain.
Well, I mean, it definitely should be a surreal kind of feeling. I mean, if you think, you know, we're basically anywhere we play, you know, around the mountains, including New York.
Yeah.
They're not, nobody was expecting what we brought.
Yeah.
Just based off of the demographic of being in the mountain area.
Yeah.
They're used to a certain genre of music, and so we brought them experience. We brought them a memory and something they can always hold on to because it's something they haven't experienced yet.
Yeah, yeah. And that's why I'm glad I got these photos, because I didn't get a chance to really enjoy the mountains. I was like so worried about, you know, we were all performers. We all have to worry about that. But when I look back now at some of these shots, I was like, you know, that's really a nice backdrop setting for the way that they had it hooked up here. And then going from that and then going upstate, it was like, I felt like I was dropped into heaven.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
The drive.
Incredible. It really was. It really was. This
Who
lady
that's
that? Her and her husband was getting married. That's the people that Rob married them at the table.
That was funny.
Okay. So in other words, when they look back on it, they were married by Minister Mushroom.
He pulled his card out. Tell him, Rob. Tell him the story.
Wait a minute. This was funny because the energy between them was so. I mean, I could tell they were in love with each other, and
let me find
the whole nine, and they were talking about getting married, and I could see there was some other things going on. You know, maybe the mushrooms were kicking in. I don't know.
They were,
but they were talking about getting married. I say, don't keep saying that now that you're all going to get married, and so I went in my wallet and I pulled out my license. I say, because this can happen now.
Oh, I didn't hear this story. What?
I didn't hear that story. See, that's what I'm saying. There's so much be going on. I didn't hear that story either.
Oh yeah, it was
the tour bus, man.
It was great, and really, what kind of moved me was that she was brought to tears. Because it just seemed like everything kind of lined up for them. It was like confirmation for what they wanted to do with their lives. Yes, they wanted to get married, and we did. We talked about a couple of things, you know, and stuff like that. Of course, I wasn't going to do a ceremony up there, you know, because of the legal things that need to take place. However, just to let them know that, like, hey, you're on the right path, and you will be blessed.
Yeah.
But that was moving.
Their names are Lisa
really
and Eric. Yeah, her name is Lisa, and her husband, fiance's name is Eric, right? And they send me texts like every other day. They're on my Facebook page, and they talk about the time that they had, the fun that they had, you know, the good times that, you know, we sent the love and gave them love. And the guy was like, man, I can't believe y'all was sitting here talking to us, that kind of thing, you know? So I was like, hey, we just like y'all getting hot dogs. You know what I'm saying? So it was very, like I said, it was very touching, man. It really was. It was
cool.
Awesome. Yeah.
Well, you know, the whole thing is almost like a ministry anyway, you know. We traveled around from place to place and we spread messages. Your music has a lot of message stuff in it, and you know, the rest of our message is just, you know, getting up in that ass, you know, and people want all of that, and they leave there feeling like really connected because all of us are so accessible. I think that's the key thing is, you know, we don't roll up like we're, you know, celebrities and you can't come talk.
It's true.
We just kind of go because we're kind of awestruck too. I'm looking around at some of those other bands, like you were saying, like Buffalo and Hot Like Mars.
Hot Like Mars. They're Sneezy.
About Sneezy. And I'm
Oh
like,
my
oh my
gosh.
God. And then we're playing and I'm looking off the side of the stage and they're all standing there like watching us. And I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here?
And people
So,
noticed that too, because they commented in one of those pages, like, then we went and partied and, you know, caught another band after our set. Like, people love that. Like, I mean,
you know,
great
may we
people.
always have that spirit.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
I want to talk to the matriarch back there. Jackie, where you at?
I'm right here.
Remember, I was telling you, like, in a roundabout way, like, how you be keeping this whole thing locked down. So I just want to tell you thank you in public for all you do, you know, being the matriarch, because every successful organization needs two, and we have the two of the best right here, you know, Jackie and Bethany. When it comes to that female energy, man, you guys bring it, because that's what makes
She's the
the
real
whole
boss.
thing
She's the real boss on the road. She's the real boss on the road. She put me on a place
Respect.
a couple times. I was rushing her out of the hotel and to get back to the Cumberland gig, and she wanted to go back to the room. And I'm like, we ain't got time. You better come on. And she turned around and the top of her voice in the whole lobby, boy. And I was like,
and then we turned around. I was like,
we're not
I'm going this way. I'm going that way.
man.
Yep.
I was on 2 minutes.
Respect.
2
Yes, ma'am.
minutes. I was like,
That's
I'm worth 2 minutes.
the real boss right
I'm
there.
worth 2
So
minutes.
that's the real
I
boss.
need-
You worth more than 2 minutes.
And the coolest thing too now is, you know, with her medical training. So, you know, Guy now calls her Nurse Jackie.
Yes.
Because he split his finger open.
Yes.
And so we're in the store and she's like, I got to get some crazy glue. I'm like, you ain't gonna put no crazy glue on the man's finger. That's what she did. Next thing
That's
you know,
what works. That's what works.
It works.
And unfortunately, I got to be there for all Guy's mishaps because somebody got me rooming with him.
I wonder who that is.
I don't know. Some captain guy got me playing like the nurse's assistant to Jackie's nurse.
I know, right? we call Guy the toddler.
So I got to tell a story. Here's what happened. I got to say this. I got to tell you this. So Bethany has come around and fairy dusted us. We think machine gun fires at the window. So we already disorientated, right? Now me, I live in disorientation, so I can function in it. Guy cannot. What I basically did is I got up, took the hips off a joint, I was good. But Guy stumbling around, you know, sitting on the side of the bed, right? So all of a sudden, I'm watching up. All of a sudden, I hear, then I hear him stomping across the floor. He wasn't saying no words, bro. He was making all caveman grunt sounds. Now, it wasn't funny because we need our boys thinking. But I had to pull it together. I had to hold it because the shit was funny.
Right.
Because I said, all right, he's bleeding all over the place. So I got a cup with some water, some ice. I said, stick your finger in this. Right? And then I went outside and got some black tape. I had it in the trunk. And I adopted him up, right? But it was funny because he says, here you are taking care of me again. I said, yeah, who we got to thank for that?
I know, right? Exactly.
Yeah, it was funny, but I'm glad he's okay.
You know,
if it works, it works.
You know, it makes for key things during touring and stuff, like who you room with. Because that Guy always tells us about when he was with P-Funk, how he roomed with Mudbone or he roomed with Gary or whoever. So I figure, you know, the next sensible choice would be you, Zach. You know, y'all are real closest to the alumni.
We perfect. We're perfect. We're perfect. We're the perfect roommates. And what we do is bitch and moan at each other. So it works.
I was asked by Fairy Dust herself, could I unleash her on everyone to wake them up each morning? So all she needs, you know, it was crazy because she would come to me each morning, like just standing there waiting for the permission.
I mean, yes.
It's like I turn on the robot or something. It's like, hey, go. It's like a heat missile. coming to get y'all.
Dude, I swear.
Get them up,
Yes.
get them up.
I was like, who's throwing pebbles at the window?
Ding, 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 ding.
Because see, I always make guys
ASMR.
sleep by the door, and so if something gonna happen, they're gonna get him first. I was like, who's throwing pebbles at
We
the
know
window?
where your loyalty is.
Wow. Great stuff. I mean, great. You know, it's great times. And, you know, I really enjoyed that whole experience because a lot of times
God.
we all arrive from different areas. Like we usually never see Bethany until we get to the gig because she's the lone wolf. Oh, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna be there. I'm
Yeah,
already
it's true.
there,
You
blah,
know,
blah,
I
blah.
mean,
And you know, and
Yeah.
to have all of us pretty much together in one space, and the stories that happen, the funny stuff that gets, you know, I'm driving and way back in the back, you know, there's conversations going on that I will never know what
Yeah.
they were talking about. And up front, similar, you know, and it's kind of it's an ecosystem, you know, just rolling around, spreading the funk, man.
Yeah.
I got some cool videos that I have so much content that I haven't even shared. Just little snippets here and there and stuff.
Wow.
And I need to put stuff together. But
Yeah.
there were so many times where, you know, like Jackie and Brett started singing, and then, you know, it was just like this surreal experience of like, this is what some people dream about. Like,
Yeah.
I've dreamt about this kind of experience, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, this is happening right now. Like, this is the coolest thing of my life. So,
You're right. Yeah, when we were coming back, they were with some station. Chris had it on. 'Cause, you know, he's the navigator and the DJ in the van, and whatever he had it on, it was bringing up a lot of good old school
yeah, it was.
soul and R&B stuff.
That's my playlist.
And,
Okay.
and Jackie and Brett were putting on a concert, Sunday morning concert. Man.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were.
They were hitting all kind of notes and stuff. I'm like, wow.
Good times.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll have to get all that together.
That thing. That's why. If I ever thought that I would not do this, it's because of this that I would have to just keep doing it, you know, because there comes a time where you just get tired. Everybody knows it, but you know, just this has revitalized me just to continue, you know, because after a while, you know, you're like, man, like I can't find all the right people. I can find half or I can find most, but I can't find everybody. And, you know, if you look at the Earth, Wind, and Fires, your P-Funk, your Bootsies, your major units that are out there for any long period of time, making noise like we making it, they have that one thing. So we've been blessed, you know. I say that all the time, to be in the same spot at the same time, relatively healthy, other than Guy dragging his leg around. But, you know, it's amazing.
What, you know, I'll say it like this. I'll say it like this. We've all gotten here in separate ships, but we in the same boat now. We come here in separate ships, but we in the same boat now. We're getting to know each other. We grooving with each other. We got a singleness of focus in terms of what we want to accomplish. And when we take the stage, it shows itself.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
It shows itself. Everybody brings their individual gifts and skills and talent to the forefront. And then we have this collective that when we show up at the same time with our individual gifts and skills and talent, it's a hell of an experience. And I'll say this to anybody that's listening. If you want to have the experience of the funk, you need to come on and check us out.
Yeah.
Because you will enjoy it. And what I like about the folks up there, see, because I got an opportunity to read some of the comments, you know, and they were what they were used to. Many of them wanted it to continue to be that way. But because we brought something completely different, you know, I saw people's attitudes change, even in their comments and what they were writing. So I know what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing the work. We're putting it in. We're putting the work in.
Mm-hmm.
See,
And
this is
the
okay.
benefits come when what the people say.
Yep.
Right. Very good, Rob.
Yeah.
Those are great
Let me just
points.
throw this in real quick, then you can jump in. But I just wanted to say this is true. When I say Club Funketeer ambassadors, it just doesn't mean me. You are all ambassadors for Bootsy and Patty Collins. Trust me when I tell you, they know everything we do. Everything. They can tell you where we played. They can tell you what songs we did. They can tell you who was with us. They can tell you pretty much our persona as far as how we carried ourselves. That's why we're able to connect like that, because they realize, and I just talked with Patty yesterday about this, they are proud of what we're doing. They are so behind what we're doing. And little by little, as more and more things come to fruition, you'll see what I'm talking about. But I can honestly tell you that from the heart. You all should be very proud, because this is so hard to do. And I only know because I've been trying to do it for like 40 years. So, it's like, whew, finally, it's almost like, hey, I don't want to go, but if I had to go, I'm good.
Well,
Right.
the thing is, it comes down to, personnel is important. Who you have around you, who you've got in the unit and stuff. And the thing about us is, and Guy will be the first one to make sure that I make sure this is clear that we're not a tribute act. We're not a tribute act to Parliament Funkadelic. We're not really a cover band. We're just taking the talents that we have and putting them together to pay homage to a music that 50 years ago bit some of us, and then even got the youngins here helping us to bring it along. But it's different. It's not really a tribute show, and it's not really us just doing cover tunes. We're actually doing our interpretations of the music form itself, and that's what is a fine line in that. And I think that's what makes us resonate with a lot of people, because when we do shows, they don't think that they just saw a cover band playing the songs, and they don't think, oh, well, that's a tribute band. Like, where's the guy with the diaper on, and where's the mothership, and where's that? Because we're not that. We're paying homage to the music form, and I think that comes across in the uniqueness of the stuff that we all do. That is us, and me just being the maestro behind that stuff, just letting the stage be whatever it is. Like, y'all can't do no wrong for me. It's like there's no permission granted to sing something or ride a bull across the stage or fall off the stage, Zach. There's no permission given for all that kind of stuff. Those are all the attractions. And I'm having just as much fun every show because I don't really know what y'all gonna do, and I love it. I want it that way. That's why I don't like really rehearsals and stuff. Like, I know it's important to rehearse, occasionally, but I like the spontaneity of all that stuff just stirred up, and we don't know what it's gonna do. So I think as long as we keep that magic potion right there, we know we can take it even to newer levels.
Yeah, I believe that wholeheartedly. Let me see if I can find this video real quick. You guys hang out. We're hanging out today with Tony Camm and the All Stars of Funk, featuring, Rob and Bethany and myself and Jackie and Chris and Terry and Guy and, whoever else we missing. I don't think I'm missing anybody, but, it's been a really cool summer so far. We're at the halfway point pretty much. And so far, everything has been like spot on as far as our intentions out there, with the world. So Please keep all the comments coming in. Hit all the sites. Y'all know the drill. Smash, subscribe, like, yada, yada, yada. I have very little energy. Normally, Bethany, I have more, but I'm really, really tired. It's a long
You're killing.
story,
No,
but-
you're killing it, man.
Yeah, but it's normally I'm like bouncing off the wall, but it's been been a long couple of days.
Well, you know, you got a lot of people to share it with today. Usually it's just you know, interviewing a person, and you got to be up the whole show. You know, now we got you.
You're right.
I got you.
You're very good at diagnosing my ills.
Hey,
Like,
just like
you said on stage.
it's just like what we do on the stage. It's just like
You did.
In Cumberland, my battery was on 1%.
It was hot. It was hot. Like
then
110%.
we flipped it around, you know.
It was
and
hot.
Even when we did Lexington like the week before, I was like, Jack, I ain't got it tonight, man. And you stepped right. It's like being a sports team, you know. You know, somebody, not the same person's gonna be hot every night, all night. You know, that's what the team comes in and people pick up the slack, and then there's a different superstar that night or different whatever, and that's beautiful. You know, it's not
Speaks to
about
the flow.
me. You know, I've spread all that around. Anybody that wants to take it over and roll with it, I'm cool. You know, let's just do it. It's all in the mix.
I got to shout out Cindy K. Lane. How you doing, sweetie, out there on the West Coast, Seattle?
What's up, Cindy? Cindy's a real funky from the West
Yo,
Coast.
she straight up is, and you know, we know that we will be praying for you and your family going through some things. But Cindy's always supporting the show, very supportive, always takes care of Nappy and Funk Army, as well as Funk from the Front Seat, myself and Mark. We love you, Cindy. And she also sent me last week's guest, Joe Pierre, the actor, and another gentleman that came on earlier a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, Cindy is so down. But Cindy, this is it gives you a good idea of how we put these two things together, you know, and kind of mesh the two and call it the Funk and Unity Tour. Because I know a lot of people, they weren't curious about it, but they was like interesting about it. How did we come about that? And it was just a collaboration of just like taking everybody that we play with and putting it in under one thing, and then just having the maestro over there develop the artwork because he's really good at that.
I got time. The time is now. You got to do it.
Time is now.
Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for the video, right? Yeah, my producer just his chair is empty.
Started talking.
Yeah, I did. It's all good though.
He started talking.
You know what? Sometimes you gotta talk though. That's just the way it is. Right, Jackie? Gotta talk.
That's right. And thank you for the compliment. I didn't get a chance to say thank you, but I appreciate you.
That's okay. You know, you do, to me, like I said, you the guiding light in this thing. So you keep your light on, the rest of us will be okay.
That's it. Oh, so is she the Motel 6 of the Funk?
Oh, gosh.
I wouldn't. I'm not gonna say that.
No,
Right on, boy.
No, they've got. What's the other one? You should know. You're in that
business. Be a
business.
better one than that. We just left a Motel 6. They got
Right.
to be a better one than that.
They did leave the light on for us.
They did though. But yo, it was. We had a great time because to me, it was better. It was like being with the salt of the earth in such a good way. Because little kids running around, dogs biting people in the ass. Yeah. I was up Funk, guy cutting his finger. I was right at home. I was right at home. Yo,
we were walking,
I don't know about your side, but on our side, we had it all.
I know. Crossing the street at our own peril, trying to dodge cars, going to the country fair. Was it country fair? Is that what it was? Country fair. Hey, see, all those experiences, man.
I loved it.
Valuable. It's like the Motel 6 thing was cool. I mean, you know, it was a rinky-dinky place, but it wasn't horrible. I mean, it beats a tent. Like Jackie was like,
absolutely.
Thanksgiving in
absolutely.
You know, I was perfectly happy.
Even though when I walked into my room, I looked around, I said, looked like they might have filmed an episode of the first 48 in here. but it was better than being outside under the stars. I was looking for the chalk outline on the floor. but it was a great experience.
I
mean,
loved it.
This is fun. This is family.
Memories,
We're having
man.
a great time, and this is the stuff that memories are made of.
You have to. Yep.
You know.
100%.
To be able to
Well,
put
we
it
got-
out
we got
into the
more to
universe.
We got more memories to make. So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
strap
Absolutely.
on. Strap on.
Here for it.
I see Mark is back. Mark, sir, how are you, sir? You want to
Yeah,
pop in?
I haven't heard
Yeah,
Mark
y'all
Z's
having way
voice.
too much
I
fun
haven't
over
heard
here and
Mark's
everything
voice
like
the
that.
whole time. Hey, Mark.
Yeah,
Hey,
I've
Mark.
been checking
Ah, there
in
he
and out. So,
is.
yeah, I'm here. So how y'all doing? Y'all look like y'all having way too much fun, even when y'all were going to these great concerts and performing this great music that y'all do on an amazing time. You know, I'm friends with Zach. I'm always getting a sideline report, even though I'm here in Durham and everything along those lines. So, you know, I'm usually busy. So I was popping in, even though I had a couple of folks that wanted to get a tour of the Haytime, which you know is where I'm at and everything like that. So I had to give them a brief history of our historical environment. So I've had about 6 people pop in here, but it's always great to hear y'all having these great concerts and all along those lines. So definitely I was thinking about how much we got to get y'all into one of these venues, because they tell me that my new boss.
I was just gonna say to you, man, we need to funk up the Haytime. We need to get down
Hey,
there.
look, and I got a new boss. She told me that she's ready to bring in all kinds of new stuff. She was actually just meeting. They had Bakari Sellers here yesterday, who is the political person from South Carolina and everything like that. So I know that you follow politics just like I do, Tony. But yeah, he was up here and he was breaking some serious knowledge about how. He actually brought up an interesting stat that Zach will find interesting. He said the number one reason that our kids are failing in South Carolina is because of hunger. So the reason that a lot of our kids are failing is because they don't have enough food to eat and everything like that. So he was bringing that up, and he was also talking about just the nature of civil rights and how, like I was telling Zach, he was talking about how CORE and SNCC and Black Panthers all had different philosophies, but they all had a common goal. So you can have different philosophies, but be working toward a common goal is basically what he was saying and everything like that. So that was just good to see that remark from him. And I agree that sometimes we try to do things in different views and think that we all have to go the same lockstep, but we can do things in different ways. Just like you perform in funk, but you also perform jazz. So you are doing that even in the musical world, Tony, and everything like that. But yeah, we got to get the Tony Camm Funk All Stars as well as Zach's band and everybody else here. So I've got to introduce him to Taryn, who is originally from Antigua, the country of Antigua, and is I think she's the pastor's daughter and everything like that. But she was definitely looking at doing some new and original things here and everything. But she's a young mother. I think she's in her 40s and got like a 3-year-old and everything like that. So she's definitely looking at bringing some unique things to the center, and she's the new leadership. So I'm gonna bring Zach here, introduce her to Taryn, and hopefully we can make it happen sooner versus later.
That would be cool. I mean, you know, but real quick, and thank you, Mark. But real quick, I wanted to acknowledge something, because in the middle of the show today, I had it timed where at the 1 o'clock mark, I would make sure I acknowledge this brother right here, Terry.
Yes, Terry Holland, brother Terry Holland. Yeah.
Yeah, because as an extension of what we're doing now, it was started kind of that day, you know, even before, you know, Tony had it and it was going, but that day I remember became something special. And I just wanted to make sure Terry's with us all the time. So not to make anybody sad, but just to let Terry know.
You know, Terry is the reason that we're even here, because when I first started this band in 2016, I didn't know anybody in the funk world. I'd been disconnected for a while from everybody, and I saw the Clones of Funk on Facebook, and I just sent a messenger saying, "Hey, I'm Tony Camm. I got a 4-piece P-Funk band from Lynchburg, Virginia. Want to know anywhere that I can play?" And like within like minutes, I got this long thing from him, like he had been knowing me forever. Like, "Hey, brother, you know, here's a venue, and we're doing a show on blah, blah, blah. Come on up and you can be backstage." That was all in that first conversation with Terry Holland. And that got us up that way, got us seen by other people, which led to this, that Funketeers Ball. And so that is the ignition of where we are right now, was Terry Holland.
No doubt, Terry was an amazing person.
Miss you, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I do have a question. I did have a question for you, Zach, but it's actually a question for one of your co-stars and everything along those lines. Because I did have to load those pictures up because you sent me those pictures, and I did have to load up some of the videos and all along those lines. I just got one question because a lot of people have been in various bands with you and everything like that. But I've tried to figure out the secret sauce that Bethany has, because apparently she's got you under control, which is very hard for people to do it all along those lines. So I just want to know the secret sauce that Bethany has got for keeping you under control.
Fairy dust.
It's just
Right. That's the fairy dust.
It's fairy dust.
I was dusted.
You've been dusted. Yeah.
It's got to be that fairy dust because she sees that you under control.
I keep saying I'm gonna start carrying glitter in my pockets. You guys wait, I swear.
It's magical.
I don't know. It's the music, man. I'm so serious.
Magical.
Like, this music runs through me. It always has. But like, this has been my first experience with funk. Like, I didn't know nothing about funk before. I mean, Chris, and then coming in with y'all, and like that, it fueled me, man. And it's like, what you see is the music. It's just something else. So get dusted, baby.
and I want to say this real quick, because we were at an event last night where you and Chris and Ashley performed at the Raven, and I was in the crowd with some people.
Yeah, thank you for being there as well.
Oh yeah, y'all killed it, and y'all did a couple of songs that we do, like Red Hot Mama and Play That Funky Music, a couple other stuff that y'all did that we do, and somebody came up to me and they said, you know what? It says, Bethany's performing different than I've seen her before. It's like, those moves look real funky. I was like, yep, because it's like the stuff that we're doing collectively on stage are now being, even in our individual performances, some of that stuff is seeping through. That's the power of what we're creating on stage.
Yes.
So I think it's amazing.
Real quick, let me say something. Y'all can get back to this. I just had a thunderstorm pop. So if my electricity goes out here, Mark will finish the show. I'll get back on, all right? But just keep going because we're still recording. But don't stop. But in this building, when I get a pop, it automatically pops out. So I'm letting you know ahead of time.
Don't get a pop, man. You're in the bubble, right?
See, you call down the funk gods. That's what it is. Fairy Dust, Tony Camm, the captain, the queen back there.
Out here, the other
we got Terry. Hey, maybe it's Terry.
Maybe it's Terry. Terry chiming in.
He is chiming in. Well, welcome. Just don't blow my shit up.
Don't blow it up.
He's powerful. You know what I'm saying?
Get to
powerful cat.
Oh my gosh. You get to laughing, man, and I lose it. It's infectious. Now, Tony, though, what you were saying though about the funk and the flow, and even going back, it took me. I think it took me some time to really, you kept saying like just do whatever and like hop in and I think Chris and I even had this conversation. I'm sure we have multiple times. I'm like, I mean, I can just like do stuff. I can just like, I was like, yeah, like, I know. I mean, I'm serious because I'm like, there are a lot of musicians and a lot of bands that have just this structure. And of course, there are a lot of structured things that you guys do and, certain songs and whatever. But like that freedom of being able to just, that opened up something in me personally that has just been it's just been amazing to see within myself. And yeah, you can see it reflect on stage because it's just like, I can just do stuff.
Awesome.
So,
pretty much. That's the beauty. That's the love of it. It's like church. Yeah. This is our church. Like Rob always says. It's our ministry. I'm going to show this one real quick. Y'all sit back. They're hanging out. Fun from the front seat, 9 on the Grind TV. I want to thank JTR.
I think Zach might have gone out.
No, we've got him.
Oh, you good?
You got him.
Okay. Yeah. Gabe Gonzalez, Robin Circle of P, Larry Funkster Jones, Kenny Green and his show, and also the Sunday Chill Out with Larry Funkster Jones, and everybody that's on P-Funk Radio. Philly Phil, get on the Funk Bus.
Well, Captain, we're looking forward to next week at Floyd Fest.
Okay.
Hold on a second. So you
Does
don't
anybody have any information on that?
Hold on one second. Let me finish this. Let me finish this. Let me finish this. HJ Entertainment, Kane and Jams, Boosie and Patty, Nappy Funk Army, Oak City Music Collective, incredible talent group. Thank you, Paula, for making it tight, keeping it real. Afterglow, 92416, Q&A Entertainment, Brooke Clagett, my funk angel, love you. DJ Coccolina in Italy, DJ Elizabeth in Ireland, and DJ Monica in Switzerland. Thank you for spinning Nappy Funk Army music. Patricia Dioria, Curtis Wilcox, and George DeFunca Vinci for all the beautiful artwork. Dr. Brookenstein for always keeping it real, keeping the website funky, and making sure that everybody's in the know with what we're doing over here in this funk thing, and all the funky people out there. We're hanging out today. Rob, go ahead, bro.
I think Rob might. Hey, Rob, can you hear us?
He was going to say something about what, Floyd Fest?
Yeah.
I think what it was
that hear us?
He can't hear us or something, so that's why.
I can hear you. Did you just say something?
Huh? Can you hear Zach?
Okay, nobody's speaking.
Go out and come back.
Yeah, go out and come back in.
Go out and come back. Are you guys getting bad weather up there?
No, we're good.
No, we good.
Okay.
We got a little bit of smoke.
We get ready to get it over here in a little bit.
Smoke.
But anyway, so check this out. Check this video out. Nappyhead Fun. Tony Camm and the All Stars of Fun. Here we go.
Wow. Rob, you still with
That's
us?
so great.
Powerful.
Rob, you still with us?
Rob?
I'll get him back in.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. That was so powerful. I'm gonna let you elaborate on that.
I hear you.
Okay.
They're doing silent.
You hear them?
I don't hear you.
You don't hear me?
Zach. I don't hear Zach.
You don't hear.
You don't hear me?
Right.
Okay, so
Tony, and I don't hear Tony.
Oh, you hear
Okay,
me only?
Only you.
All right, Bethany, you're the translator now.
Okay.
I cannot hear you, Tony. Or
You need to
Zach.
go out and come back.
He said pop out.
He's like with the UN now all of a sudden.
He said, I'm in control. Who decided this was a good idea?
Tell him, go out and come back.
He said, go out and come back. Pop out and come back in.
Okay, pop out and come back in.
Yes,
All
like we said 10 minutes ago.
All right, let me pop
Christ.
out and come back in.
Oh my God. We said that 10 minutes ago.
I know he didn't hear.
Oh my God. I got to get him and Guy a sitter.
So it seems like he can only hear Bethany.
He only heard me.
She's the band whisperer.
So. You know, the dust
She's
it
the
just
interpreter.
travels to all the places and it just sticks around.
She's the interpreter, man. So.
Get it back to the video. Scary. You know something? If you watch that video, did you see the heads? Because I watched it a few times. If you watch it next time, just watch the heads.
Of the crowd.
Right.
Yeah, there's a cool shot too. I think it was that song because it was lit up red. There's a really cool shot where people have their hands up and there's like the silhouette, and that was some cool footage.
Yeah, who took that shot?
I'm pretty sure Noah took. He
Noah
provided us with a lot of.
All right, that's what's up. Noah was working then. I thought he was just hanging out. He was actually working. All right, I got to prop him up.
He did amazing footage. I'm still got a lot of stuff because he sent it to me, or I think Bethany and somebody sent it to me in a Dropbox or something. I still ain't got to all of it. It's so much. It's so good.
Yeah.
And we don't really have to drop it all out. We sporadically just sprinkle it a little bit. I wanted to make sure we got this show in because I also too want to talk about the Funkateers Ball a little bit, in a minute. But I wanted to make sure, man, to let people know what you guys are about. Because a lot of people like Cindy and them on the West Coast, they only see our Facebook stuff. They don't get a chance to talk to you. So thank you, Cindy, for chiming in. People like Lisa Love, she'll go back and watch it. I'm sure this week she'll comment, and she wants to, hey, what's going on? Don't worry, Lisa. We're going to get you. We're working on it.
Yeah, Lisa Love, you need to come on to the East Coast and stop.
We're working on it. We're working on it, So, but yeah, it's cool to be able to know that this is it now. There's only two things that I want to do, this and that. That's it. So I'm pretty much set. Thank you all for making my life easy. You made my choices very easy.
Hey,
I appreciate
that.
that.
I appreciate everybody, man. It's like
everybody.
Still in the shot.
So check this out. Let's see what we're doing on this one. Thank you, Mark, for loading these up, by the way. I appreciate
Wow.
She slayed, man.
She
That's
did,
a fire
man.
right
You know,
there.
she played with so many bands. She posted, like she tried to. Her goal was to get on stage with like almost every band there. She messaged me and said that she had so much fun, like with us, man. Because again, different than any other group that was there. Energy and. We just met her and she fit right on in. You would have thought that was part of the show. That's the beauty of what we do. As long as you got a groove, anything else can happen. Like you were saying, Bethany, you mean I could just do this? Yep, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Walk on your hand, stand on your head, swing from the pole. I don't care, man.
Don't get me near a pole, man. I'm not responsible, okay?
Roller skate across the stage. I don't care.
Say
Do it all.
Please don't put a pole on my side because I have to do it.
An idea.
I got no restraint.
Right.
Unless Jackie's next to me. Jackie's my restraint because me and Bethany, we got no off switch. So let
y'all
us
got
go
no off switch.
if you want to.
I know.
Y'all don't have an off switch at all and everything like that. Hey, Sam, hey, Zach, by the way, I was going to tell you that there was actually a friend of mine that had a pole literally in the middle of his apartment when I was living in West Village. So he actually had one of those stripper poles because he used to do parties. It was actually one of the people that was associated with the center a while back. So that was dangerous that he had.
I would pretty much say, but Cindy on the West Coast, don't worry, we're going to make it happen because Cindy, we're working to try to get out there, and we would love for you to jam with us.
To the West Coast, man.
I have some of her songs. She writes some beautiful songs. She had a dope ass band too. I have some of that music, that she sent me like last year. So we working on it, sweetie.
I'm working on it to get us. If I can get us all into this, we can get to a West Coast show. I'm just trying.
Let me tell you guys.
I shrunk the kids.
Let me tell you a really quick story about Cindy. Right, we had met. She was like making hats for Sheila and for Dawn, right, on the mothership, right? And this is when I was, friends with Amuka, with Sheila, right, and hanging out, whatever. And we have a picture together, that we took in a hotel room, and all this while, years later. And I had on my Knicks jersey, by the way, which, by the way, shout out with championship, ironically, right, Cindy? So, we hung out, we was talking whatever, and then we met again on Facebook. I didn't know she was in Seattle, right? And then we started talking, and she sent me the picture. She's like, "Is that you?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's me." And we had been knowing each other the whole time. Now, how amazing is that?
Wow.
Yeah, like we had been knowing all these years. We was in the same. So she sent me the photo.
Wow.
It's me, Amuka, Cindy, and another gentleman. I think it's the four of us, maybe five. But yeah. So Cindy, you know the picture I'm talking about, right? But yeah, it's weird how. And I said, yeah, we breathe the same air, But we're gonna make that happen for sure. She's an excellent writer, and I heard her music. It's funky Seattle. So I'm looking forward to that. Listen, we got to spread. All around the world, fly.
All around the world, no.
That's it.
This day and time, y'all definitely got to spread all around the world. Hey, Bethany, I got to tease you because you got to come down to Durham, not just to visit Zach and the other members of the Nappy Head Funk Army and all along those lines, but there is actually a fairy group that is here called Fairy Hair Flair. So it is actually a kids hair salon that has got fairy in their title, and there's a bunch of sister women that would fit in with you and everything like that. So there's Fairy Elena, Fairy Olivia, and a bunch of other fairies that are floating around here in their own studio right here in Durham.
Yes. I think we were at some gig and they had a booth that was like fairy hair or something.
Yeah, I still have.
Yeah, Lost Rhino. It was a little.
Yeah, it was Lost Rhino. You're right.
Fairy hair or something.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Yeah, and the
fairy hair is cool.
Like we had the kids. Well, they're not kids, but the younger ones at they pulled us aside after that last night, and they were like, "Sign our shoes and sign our." Yeah. Just they did the artwork for you, Tony, and
I want a copy.
I got that right here.
Show us,
kids, man. Right here. Just yeah.
Let me set it up for our audience, and Bethany, you can take it, but I'll set it up.
Hey,
the kids that saw us the day before came that night.
I still can only hear
Bethany
You can
only?
only hear me?
Yep. And I can
Really?
hear the producer.
Okay,
You can
well,
hear me.
Bethany,
That's right.
I'm translating.
Tell him you
Okay.
translate for him.
Tony said, "You are the best drummer, and you can't ever leave."
I appreciate that. I will drive the other ship
That's
as
right.
long as I'm tolerated.
Hey, George and them got a mothership.
George and them got a mothership.
We got
the other mugs with the other ship.
ship.
That's
I
right.
like
You
that.
get in that ship, Tony.
Other ship. But yeah, these things right here. So the young ladies that Bethany was speaking of, they presented us with these drawings. I don't know if you can see them on there. But I have to get copies for everybody. I got to find out a way to darken them so that you can see them, like the outline and stuff. But they had a nice little note on the back that they put. So it's amazing how, you know, when we doing stuff, we don't realize the impact we're having on people.
Yeah.
Young people, old people,
That.
whatever. What we do is important. You know, it's not just us having fun and vacationing and being out there, you know, being 19, 20 again or whatever. Like, you know, when we were teenagers, that was back when we were teenagers, we wanted to do this because we wanted to have fun and we wanted to be like our idols who were doing that. Now, 50 years later, we're doing what we were doing as the teenagers, but now we're realizing the importance of what we're doing. It's more than just music and fun. It's actually it's a mission, you know. And so things like that, you know, stuff from the kids and stuff, it validates us and makes us want to do more.
Can you hear us now, Rob?
That. Can you hear everybody? Or just me?
I certainly can.
Yay!
Now?
Because I wasn't trying to talk over top of.
You can hear us all, Rob?
You can hear
I
everybody.
can hear. I can say something.
Cool.
Say something. Number 9.
I'm good. I can hear him.
I can hear everybody now. Great.
Okay, yeah, Rob's back. It must have been the mushrooms.
And also
it was that mushroom.
there is a blooper reel that we forgot, and I'm not gonna forget it. Yes, I almost fell off the stage, but 2 years before that, Rob tripped over the monitor and went belly down.
I got the footage.
That's right.
You got that?
That's right. That's right.
See, so if I'm going on the blooper, he got to go too.
Yep.
Well, now I'm gonna tell you, at 8x10, and see, by me sitting in the back, driving the ship, I didn't even see it happen. Until I watched the concert on YouTube.
Scary.
I said, "Oh, we can't have you falling off the stage, bro. Not in mid-performance."
I ain't trying to do it.
Oh my gosh, man.
Well,
and then Bethany laughing at me for like 35 seconds.
I'll always say the beauty of that video was the 10 minutes it took Bethany to recover from laughing.
Dude, I'm just like out here living my best life, and we're on the 8x10 stage where all these like amazing people, and I'm just like, this is what's happening, and then he almost busts his ass. And I'm just like,
Bethany had a look on her face like, what did I get myself into?
And I love every bit of it.
Well, you know, it's to me, man, it's very refreshing, like to have people like Bethany and people like that come into the unit that are exposed for the first time, that to see like they're reactionary to what we're doing, you know, because it's hard to define. Like I've asked other people many times, you know, I'm always recruiting, and there's like local rappers and stuff like that. I say, you need to come and do a show with us. Well, what do y'all do? Well, we do P-Funk. And like, well, what is that? I don't know, you know, blah, blah, blah. And they come to a show, or they'll come and jam with us or whatever, and they're bitten, and they're like, oh, wow, this is what this is. I'm like, yeah, because it's everything. You know, it's not, you can't define it. It's not one thing. It's just like all of that put together in a groove. And that's what makes it the funk, you know. So it's refreshing to me to have, it's almost like being, what's the Professor X or whatever with the mutants. I keep finding new mutants to bring into the academy, you know. And so that's my goal. I'm looking at some 20-somethings now that I'm trying to be like, hey, why y'all wasting y'all time singing that slow R&B shit? Like, come
Right,
and do
right.
something really cool
Join
with
the
us.
funk, man.
You know,
Get
so
a taste
we'll
of it.
We'll see. And it's got to
Get a
keep
taste of it.
anything to last. It's got to grow, and it's got to have elements of youth and new energy into it. You know, and that's what the problem is. You see a lot of bands out there doing what we're doing, but you know, they're still from 1976 or whatever. You know, they're still dressing that way. They're still playing the music that way, and we are evolving it our own ways. Like I said, you know.
Okay.
We're taking funk to another
Everybody
place.
blinked out again.
Everyone blinked out.
Again.
Awesome again.
Can you hear me?
It's the mushrooms.
He got me. He just got
head
me.
is
Everybody blinked out again.
So you can just hear Bethany and you can hear me now?
I can hear you, Mark.
And you can hear Bethany.
And I can hear Bethany. But these two on the end.
Well, just really quickly, hey, Rob, just really quickly.
First of all, I'm muting him, so he's good. I'm muted Rob, so go ahead.
Okay, all right.
Go ahead, Mark.
I
got to
let
wrap
Rob
this.
know really quickly. So I'm going to do serving translator now as well. Rob, it's my understanding that you are the greatest drummer of all times and only the second greatest musician of all times, because the greatest musician of all times is Zach.
No, stop. Don't you dare put that on me. What are you, crazy?
That's the translations.
What kind of translation is that?
I'll accept that.
You got to bounce.
Yo, Bethany, you gotta slip in there. Where's my attorney, Chris? Yeah. Where's my lawyer? Where's my attorney? Get in there. They're slandering me, bro.
He got to get ready to bounce. He got to get ready to bounce. The ship's picking him up.
Put him on a ship.
All right, bro. Wait, let Chris get his last words in.
Ship.
Let Chris. Any last words, bro?
That's right.
Be like water. Stay fluid. Don't let anything get in your way. Don't stop for nothing. Keep pushing forward.
That's it.
That's my message for today.
Pied Piper Pimp.
All right, bro. Love you, man. Okay. I was getting ready to ask something really important, but I forgot.
Oh, you forgot now?
No. I forgot because I just remembered again. Tell us about the Funketeers Ball and what's happening with that.
Oh, yeah, man. So we're gearing up now. We're going to be doing Funketeers Ball September 25th through 27th in Bethesda. Working on the agenda as we speak this weekend. I'm in the chat rooms with the Funketeers, planning all of our activities for the weekend. It's a 10-year anniversary of Funketeers Ball, and there were several P-Funk albums that came out in 1976. We're going to be paying homage to those albums. And so that's going to be after we do Floyd Fest. And I think we got another show in August. We're going to be focusing on learning all the cool stuff from the albums for the ball. So, you know, this thing just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger for us, you know. And so, like I said, after the ball, we're focusing on trying to get to the West Coast, man. I really do want to get out there and spread some of this funk, because they got the Maggots out there, and they got couple other groups, and you know, it's like a pseudo challenge. You know, we coming, you know, East versus West. Let's go. So yeah,
the challenge, Tony. Zach threatened me. He told me that I either had to show up in person or virtually this year, and there is no excuse. But I have to be there either virtually or in person. Otherwise, he's going to disown me. That's what Zach threatened me with.
Yeah, wow. I did.
I got Zach's back. So.
Yep. Mark. Because you know, when Mark used to do this show, when I first started watching this, Mark had these cool white glasses like I got.
I still got them.
That's the reason I started wearing them, because I saw Mark. I was on a video with my regular glasses on, and Mark came on, and I was like, "Y'all, hold on a minute," and I had to go to the back, rummage through.
I remember that.
With these. So I'm like,
I remember that.
Those my Mark glasses.
No, Rob, you with us now again?
I'm with you now. I can hear you.
Trying to stay this time.
Hey, what can I say, man? What can I say?
It's the must.
We're
I'm just
in and
messing
out,
with you.
out and in, things and stuff and stuff and things.
Stuffing things and things and
things
stuffing.
and stuffs.
Stuffing things.
Yeah, but
What's my
Funketeers
sister
Ball,
doing? Rocking that hat.
everybody get your tickets, funketeersball.com.
This is my P-Funk hat.
And that's her P-Funk hat.
This is my hat.
Her pin hat.
Oh, cool.
That's a Belita Woods hat.
Belita Wood hat right here.
Oh, okay.
Girl is bad.
Don't get it.
Time out. I want to ask Jackie something.
Ooh,
Jackie,
she bad.
When you started singing, right? What attracted you to Belita, and what made you kind of like say, hey, that's somebody that, you know, I want to try to keep their spirit alive?
I loved her sound and her spirit. She is like a butterfly, and when she sings and moves, it's like she's gliding through life. That's how I saw her. But her sound, her vocals, and how she captured her audience, and the interaction that her and George, he has so much respect for her. You could just see it.
Right.
It's a glow. I don't know what it is, Zach. It's a glow about her. I don't know, but I'm like, if I was a little girl growing up and I had met her, I probably would have been like, I want to be just like her.
Yeah, she was warm.
Something about her. I don't know what it is, but I just love her.
I got a chance to hang out with her, man. She was one of the most warmest people I've ever met. You know, like just inside that warmth, you know. And she was like, wow, you remember Journey Through the Light? I was like, yo, I bought that when I was like 17 years old. And she couldn't believe I remembered that. You know, I said, I can't believe it. I said, I've always didn't know who you were, but I love that album. That was and for those of you who don't know, Brainstorm, Journey to the Light, get it.
Wow.
Must have. Yes. One of the that was their come out. Then, you know, the disco stuff came after. But that Journey to the Light, and I said, Belita, how come they didn't finish that? She said, because the album was so spiritual, they didn't want it, that the record company didn't want them to keep making music like that. So they made her switch to that. I can't get no man hanging out at the disco thing. Brainstorm switched to that. Yeah, that's the story. That's what happened. She said that album was so powerful and spiritual. The record company was like, we can't do that. You know, so. Yeah,
I wish I could have met her.
May she rest in peace.
Yeah,
and I told you
remind me a lot
of
her. I told you that.
That is true.
Huh?
That is true, Rob.
I say that's an opening for a different conversation with the way that the music industry wants to determine what's being released and what's not being released. Because as musicians all over the world, we play the same 7 letters of music in whatever different vibes that we play it in, but it's the message that you attach to it. And like I say, it's a deeper conversation about what the record companies want to release and what they want out there versus what they don't. Because Sister Belita, she definitely had a spiritual aura about her, and it came across in her music. And you know, that's an effective thing. It really is effective.
Well, at Funketeers Ball 10, you're definitely going to see several chances of Jackie doing Belita. I'm lining up the set list that's got some features. Bethany, well, like she don't know. Bethany, ready? Like there's some stuff in them 76 arsenal that is going to lend itself to
put them to work.
Several features for y'all.
Work. We here for the work, honey.
Okay.
Me to work. She said. Oh, she said. Oh,
we ready, Bethany.
So funketeersball.com, everybody. Get your tickets.
You, me, girl.
Get your tickets. Come for the weekend. You know, it started out as a ball on just a one night thing years ago. The vision of Dr. G and Rob was there. The Chocolate City Alliance, Julia, Rob,
Honeybee.
Honeybee.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm Rob to tell you more about that because I came in on Funketeers Ball 4, so I didn't know about the first 3, but it has evolved into a weekend more than just a ball now. So it's basically a convention. You know, it's a convention, a family reunion, a party, all that stuff rolled into one. And this year we're adding a Friday night live component for another party before we get to the party. And so it's a great weekend once a year of all the Funketeers from all over the world to kind of fly in and hang out together and see people in person that we spend, you know, all year on social media with. You know, Bethany, you were there last year with Earthbound.
Yes.
And wound up with us too. So now you'll be coming in a different perspective now. And you know, I see they post you up a lot on the She Funk Thursdays or whatever.
Yeah,
so you made an impact when you were there. So
man, and when I saw, I'm telling you what, people that remembered my name, like I was floored, honestly, because we saw some of the same people. I guess it was at the 8x10, and you know, and I'm like, these people know who I am. Like, what the heck, man?
It's a community.
Just the kindest people.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
So,
Zach, what you smoking?
Huh?
What you smoking?
You don't need to know. You ain't old enough.
Pass that shit, man.
It's a Saturday. It's my breakfast. It's my breakfast. It's my breakfast.
I ain't eating yet. I'm hungry.
Right. It's my breakfast.
Some don't smell like skunk, and I want some.
I'm
thinking I want some.
Diva. There we go.
Actually, I'm on a 3-day fast. I'm starting my second day of my fast.
Okay.
No wonder you're tired. Gee whiz.
A little bit, yeah. And I you know, I'll tell you about it, you know, later. But yeah, I'm cool. Everything is good. You know, it's just that I need to clean. I always kind of get my body right before we hit the road, you know, because I want to be in tip-top shape. So I had to just spiritually get some stuff out. And actually, I am waiting as we speak on information about this grant that I was telling you guys about. And for my funk community out here in North Carolina, given the opportunity to have this grant, I'll be working with members of the All-Stars, and we're going to kind of do a little thing that Tony did in Virginia with the Funk School. So actually, as soon as that pops, I'll let y'all know, you know, and then y'all can come out and be part of that as well. But, you know, we're just waiting because obviously the government grants, that whole thing. So I ain't going to really get into that. But it's been a while since we've been waiting. Mark actually steered me towards that as well. So I'm still waiting, Mark, but they said this week maybe. So we'll see.
Yeah, they're still going through the paperwork and everything like that. But yeah, you should be getting something this week, hopefully, and everything.
We'll see. I mean, but see, I'm not even going to think about doing anything until school starts anyway. You know, because I want to go in school and pick certain kids. So we're getting ready to wrap up in about 10 minutes. But what I like to do is just give everybody the full screen, you know, and we'll start, you know, over here at the corner with the captain. And then you guys can kind of send your message out to the world. Again, we've been hanging out as a special edition of Funk from the Front Seat, live, 9 on the Grind TV. Each and every Saturday we're here, unless we're doing a rerun. And these people here are my family, you know, as well as my bandmates and members. And it's a beautiful thing to see their faces. So go ahead. I'm going to pull myself off, Mark. I'm going to pull you off. And I'm going to just let the captain have it for a hot second.
Hello, world. We are here to funk you up. I just want to say, you know, it's kind of, Zach, appreciate you giving us this platform today to just come on here and talk about all the cool stuff we're doing. You know, the Funk and Unity Tour is what we call when we're combining, you know, 2-3 different bands together to hit the road and go out and support one another. You know, you'll book a gig and we'll come and support you, and I'll book a gig and you'll come. So it's kind of like we're all becoming one big unit, and we're just enjoying it. And in my mind, we're just really getting started. You know, we've been around 10 years with the Funk All-Stars, and now we've just kind of did a a little bit of a pivot and not change anything, but just incorporate more attractions, more.
I can't see Jackie.
Oh, she's right here. But I was gonna put the screen on her when it's her turn. This is my turn right now. And
I don't need no turn. I'm here with you. We as one.
I thought she wanted her individual time, you know. But yeah, man, just follow everything we're doing on TonyCamm.com/allstarsofFunk, funketeersball.com. You know, we out here, you know, on everything. So you ain't gonna have no trouble finding out where we are. Follow the tour, follow the shows. We got cool merch, new merch line coming out in the next few days. So yeah, man, we're just living the dream from, you know, in 1976, you know, in 75, 76, when we were teenagers, and what a dream. And now here we are 50 years later, still being teenagers again. And it's an amazing thing. So that's all I got to say.
I need to see Jackie.
You don't see her?
I'm right here, bro.
What you need to? You just need to see
You
her.
just need to
hear
see
from
me.
her.
Yeah, I could, because her last words, like, I want
Okay,
individual, like, you know, if you have anything to say or add to today's show or just in life in general, that's what I would say.
Hey, as far as I'm concerned, the way I see life and the life that we all are enduring right now, we all got to keep funk alive, and keeping funk alive is keeping us all alive, and us doing it together and becoming one. And what I like, Zach, what we have put together is a beautiful family, and every last one of you, we all gonna go back for each other. And I don't know, Zach, I've heard you several times say to me, and I've been trying to analyze what you've been saying. I think I finally have gotten it, where, you know, you always talk about the stars and the moons and the earth and the universe and what you are actually visually seeing, which I'm trying to see where you're seeing, but I'm not there yet. But I'm hearing you and I'm feeling it and I'm seeing things happen. So like when you was telling me several times, we're going to be here, we're going to be there, we're going to be doing this, we're going to be doing that. And you said, I see it, I feel it, I know it, I'm claiming it. And I'm like, okay, I'm there now. So I'm claiming it too, because it's a beautiful feeling. But at first, when you was talking, I was like, what is he talking about? But now, you don't have to worry about me saying it no more, because now I'm able to visually, spiritually feel where you're coming from. And I'm seeing it as well. Not on your terms, but I'm following you. So I got you. And I can't wait for us all to get there.
It's a blessing.
Yeah,
Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. That's sweet, man. That touches my heart. Bethany, I'm gonna have you pop in and give us your fairy dust and give it like we all need to be dusted.
Oh man, you know, that is my goal. Like, that is what I strive for. I mean, not that I'm like, I walk into a show with like, this is what I want to achieve, but I live in such an unsuppressed state at this point in my life, which is part of what leads me to having some great conversations with people, because I can just be like my full, true, authentic self. And, you know, I joke with people sometimes of like, yeah, I'm actually like this in real life. Like, this is actually how I live my life. Like, it's not just stage presence. Like, this is just how I am. And I get... you know, it leads me to having these conversations with people that go far deeper than just music. But like, music it's the gateway, man, and it's the funk. And I'm just so grateful and thankful to have been welcomed into the space and the relationships, the really meaningful relationships that have come as a result, and all of the conversations and what that, because I get so much joy out of this, and that allows me to give it back. Reciprocity is really big for me. So, yeah. So, people ask me like, what's your secret? What's your, I'll come off stage and they're like, girl, where do you get? And I'm like, it's the music. It's just, it flows through me, man. But it truly is that living authentically and free and genuine and love and hope. And, Jackie and Tony, you talk about, well, I mean, everyone in the sense of just everyone from different walks of life. Like we can all come together in this space, and it's such a beautiful thing. And it's peace, love, and hope, baby, in the funk. That's what I know. So get dusted, spread the love, feel the joy. I love you all.
You've all been officially dusted from the front seat down on the Grind TV. Thank you, beautiful. I'll see you in a few days.
Love you so much.
Let me get the funk in. Rob, you got about 6 minutes. All right, so do your thing, bro.
Can you hear me?
I'm still here. I can hear you.
She's still talking. This experience for me has been great. We are having a wonderful summer. The Funkin' Unity Tour is coming to your town soon. Just book us, look us up. But what I take away from this experience is that once again, we all come here in separate ships, but we're in the same boat now with our individual gifts and skills and talents. And we have created something that is bringing a lot of joy to a lot of people. Everybody can't say that. We live in a time now where I think we need a lot of joy. We need to be doing something to put a smile on people's face, because there's a lot happening in the world today. I'm glad to be where I am right now. I don't think there's anything out of place. I think as we continue to grow and do this, it will get better. The sky is the limit. I'm proud to be aboard the other ship. And I will continue to do and be what we need for this configuration, and do what I can do. I'm glad. I'm grateful. I'm grateful, and I'm thankful.
Grateful, thankful, as we all are. What an amazing show today. Actually, this is part 1 of a part 2 series. We're going to pick back up at the end of September and put a cap on it. And this way we can kind of reminisce about the entire summer. We're at the halfway point. All I can say is, man, what a beautiful ride it's been so far. All the beautiful people we've met, and I love you guys. Everybody out there in the audience watching, we're going to run the show again tonight at 6, tomorrow, and then 12, and we'll run it a couple of times over the weekend so you guys can check it out. Don't forget, smash that like button, and please subscribe and share. And also look for our shorts. They'll be out probably around 2 o'clock this afternoon. On behalf of everybody on this panel, I love you guys. You guys have been amazing. I'm giving you all a big hug right now. I'll see you in a few days. Captain, over and out.
Funketeers Ball 10.
There you go.
That's how you want
Ball
to
10.
go.
Yes, sir. Let's get out of here on this one, y'all. Let's get out of here on what hour of the one.
Or the one.
Peace.
It's however you feel, but you just have to fit it between that space, that little space that you got, which is 1. 1. 1. Then you would try to fit your different notes, but you felt in between it, like, and that's the funk, and you can change that, and that's the funk, and you can change that.
On him because it was in front of the
Jamming.
Come from the front seat, Night on the Grind TV. Our special guest today were Tony Camm and the All Stars of Funk. Don't forget, Funketeers Ball coming up in September. We need everybody from around the world. We're going to make this one happen. It's the number 10. All right, I'm going to get out of here on that. Peace. I'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Peace out. Love y'all. Boom.